There are so many firsts, lasts, and in-betweens. We're certainly not the last class to get a smile and a kiss from Bruiser walking across campus. We are never going to be the last class to begin our college careers by serving our local community and pursuing our passions. Above all else, come hell or high water, we will never be the last class to come to Adrian College and find a motivated and supportive community of students, faculty, and staff, and leave with the skills and tools needed to be inspiring industry leaders and professionals with high hopes and dreams for our bright futures ahead. The people and the experiences that we are most grateful for are the ones that will continue us on this upward path for the rest of our lives. In the spirit of gratitude, thank you to my fellow classmates for being a part of this community with me. Whether we spent most of these moments together or barely crossed paths, you contributed your gifts and talents to continue the legacy of this incredible community. Thank you for prioritizing the preservation of the Adrian College experience and for continually seeking to develop the institution's ability to develop both the knowledge in our heads and the care in our hearts.
Thank you to the roommates, friends, teammates, and peers who, although we have only known each other for 4 years, it seems impossible to think about being surrounded by anyone else in the coming weeks. We celebrated each other's accomplishments, became each other's biggest cheerleaders, and never let each other struggle alone. College has been called the most formative years of our lives, but I can say for certain that these last 4 years have included both the most amazing and most difficult moments of my life. One constant, however, is the support of my friends through it all. It is impossible to thank everyone who makes up our AC family. Together, you have each played an integral role in helping us achieve this momentous milestone.
And you be proud to be a graduate of Adrian College. It's a good day to be a Bulldog. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2023.
Today's students on the threshold of a magical time in your life, a time of significant growth and introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and opportunity. A time when you will always look back at and say, you know what? Those were incredibly special years. Never experienced before I arrived and never replicated after you leave college.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Arrington Ice Arena this afternoon for some women's ACHA Division I ice hockey. Lineup tonight, the Minot State Beavers versus your Adrian College Bulldogs. Adrian taking the first game in the series, 3-0 last night. Very, very intense game. A lot of action on both sides, but Adrian was just extremely dominant. And so far, they lead the series 1-0. As we get ready for the opening face-off. Face-off won by the Minot State Beavers. The Bulldogs will immediately get possession. There's Allison Shaw entering the zone. A shot, and it's in! Right off the rip, Allison Shaw with an elite zone entry. Let's take a look at this replay here. Dominant through the neutral zone, firing. It's off the glove of goaltender Beaver. Takes a weird bounce, and it's in the back of the net. Adrian Bulldogs are up early in this contest, 1-0. Just about 15 seconds into the game. Two teams battle for it along the far wall. Macy Pichet, will wrap it around over to McCarrow. Ackerman firing. It's off the pad of Burt. Minot gets it deep again. Macy Pichet comes down to collect. She fires it up the wall. The call will be icing. Wow, just a very, very dominant start for the Bulldogs. It's Allison Shaw. Puts the hustle in. Let's get it over the blue line, eventually into the back of the Minot State Beavers net. They line up for the draw to the left of the Burt. Adrian to win that one back. Shaw again with it. Up for Wiltshire. It's turned over back to the Beavers. Sent back in by Minot. Shaw collects. Two teams will battle for it in the corner. Stewart with it at the point, firing. It's just wide of the cage. Shaw goes in the corner to collect. Chips off the glass and out. Go back to Minot. Wiltshire is there to prevent that from happening. Here's White with it. The Minot State end. Aggressive play there in the near corner. The Bulldogs will keep it in. Here's Peterson with it now, firing. I believe that's Beaver who will glove that one up. Get the whistle. Both teams off to a hot start. Shots are currently 2-2. So far, 2 minutes into this period. Just about 2 minutes anyways. Face-off will be won by the Bulldogs. Play back to Forrester. She gets it into the far corner. Minot will collect. Minot struggles with it a little bit. Eventually gets to dump it in. Forrester with it. Minot pressuring now. Over to Turnbull. She sends that one back to Forrester. Forrester looking for her options. It's back to Turnbull. Turnbull sends it up. Teams are met at a stalemate along the boards near the benches. Dumping it in now is German for her team to collect. Beavers keep possession of it now. pass. Shot attempt. Forrester gets a stick on that. Sends it to the wall. It's collected behind the net by Morris. Ladies and gentlemen, please excuse the technical difficulties you're experiencing there for about a minute or two. Welcome back. Still met at a score of 1-0. Adrian College Bulldogs leading. Now at 4 shots to 2 against the Beavers. The Beavers will break it out. It's over to Gregan. She chips in. Efforts to get it to Bichet. German chips it in. Coming in tight with it now is German again. Doesn't have the opportunity to shoot it. Shaw collects behind her own net. Chips it up the wall. German tries to keep it in, but it's fumbled. McCarroll battling for it now against German. Sends it in front. There's nobody there. Here come the Beavers the other way. One-on-one opportunity. Heavy back check from the Bulldogs. Doesn't get the shot off. Dumped in by Peterson. Call be icing. Face-off will go to the blocker side of Burt. Minot goes for the quick shot. Firing, it's blocked in front. White with it. Chips it up to Peterson. Up to Turnbull. Passing back across to Peterson. And a glove save there for Beaver. Adrian's 5th shot on goal. Showing their offensive dominance like pretty early into this game. Minot will win it and collect behind their own net. Here comes the rush the other way. Opheim with it. Peterson gets it up to Turnbull. White with it now. Minot will get it out of the zone. White. He chips that one in. Minot will collect behind their own net. Good turnover win there for the Bulldogs. Sent up to the point to Goodwin. A slap shot. Doesn't get through. Goodwin. Over across. Firing. Goodwin again with it. She gets that one deep. Villiard is tripped up behind the play. Referee doesn't seem to be signaling for a penalty. Rink has it now. Minot circling around the Adrian College Bulldogs net. To the point, firing just outside of the cage of Burt. Bulldogs get it out. Linesman will signal, and that'll be an icing. "12 minutes, 32 seconds remaining in this first frame here. Bulldogs taking a lot of pride in their D zone, blocking shots, doing whatever it takes to keep the puck out of their own net. Goodwin. Pass across, it's back over to Goodwin. Chipped out. Played to the Minot defense. Battle for it behind the cage of Burt. Minot gets out with it. Played up. Robinson does a good job of keeping the puck out. Snyder Gaining in with it now. It's intercepted by Allison Shaw. Shaw again. We'll get it out. Eagleson on the forecheck. Is able to deny. Parent. Parent with it in the corner now. Attempts to shoot. Doesn't get through. Shea battles for it. Kira Eagleson, good keeping for her. It's played into the corner. Eagleson gets out with it. Firing. It's off the knob of Beaver. Good shot there by Eagleson. Minot attempts to clear out. Adrian keeps it in. Parent with it. Eagleson firing. And Beaver will glove that one up. We'll get another stoppage in play here. 10 minutes, 50 seconds to go. Shot totals now are 7-2 in favor of the Bulldogs. We'll line up for another face-off. Face-off won by Minot. It's broken out. Shaw gets a stick on it over to Peterson. Turnbull. Caught off sides. Bulldogs are still off sides, just unaware of it. But Minot clears the zone. There's Minot with it. The Welby taking it in. Gregan collects over to Shaw. Fires it up to Turnbull. The Bulldogs will go for a change. Opheim. Coming in with it, and it's gloved up by Burt. Good save there for Burt. Good opportunity for Minot. Chloe Burt's there to shut the door. Face-off going back to Morris, over to Forrester. Wiltshire up to Pichet. Pichet coming in with it now. 2-on-1 opportunity, 2-on-2. Bulldogs don't get the shot off. Minot attempts to clear the zone. It's bounced off a skate and stays in. Tess McCarroll will battle for it along the far corner. And it's kept out by Minot. Forrester is played into the shin pad of a Minot player. Wiltshire with it now. It's it in close, and Beaver will cover that one up. Beaver's definitely been sharp so far on many of the Bulldog shot attempts. It's played back to Miranda. Goodwin attempts to fire, but it's blocked by a Minot defender. Here's Minot with it now. Minot still remains in possession. Rink plays with it. Off the skate of a defender, and Chloe Burt will again cover that puck for another stoppage in play. Face-off is won by the Bulldogs. See the forecheck here from Taylor Robinson pressuring now is Ashlyn Stitt. Beaver will poke it away. Stitt fires. Blocker saved by Beaver. Collection of rebounds there. Beaver, great job staying on top of it. Robinson attempts to play back to the point. It's to Gregan. Gregan chips in. And it's back to Minot. Parent gloves it and sends it back into the Beaver zone. Beaver comes out to play it. Stopped behind the net for the defense. It's played back to the point. Shaw over to Gregan. Gregan firing. And it's blocked by Minot. Here they come the other way. Kozak coming in with it now. Firing, it's just over the crossbar. Eagleson chips it. And gets it out of the zone. Minot coming in with it now is Schmidt. One-on-one. Saved by Burt. Really intense moment there as Burt is able to stay calm and controlled and make the blocker save on that play. Beaver sticks it aside, and we'll cover that one up. Minot's definitely had a lot of good chances so far early on in this contest. And their shots don't reflect it. 5 shots on goal. Bulldogs also showing their offensive dominance with 11 shots on goal so far. It will be played in the corner. Back behind the net for Pichet. Turned back over to the Beavers. Try to keep it in. 2-on-1 opportunity. Firing. Bird eats that one up. Speaking before about those good chances for Minot, that 2-on-1 right there was arguably their best opportunity of the game so far. Burt's there to shut the door, however. Face off to the glove side of Chloe Burt. Caro with it now. Gaining speed up the ice. Minot will collect it. Minot gaining in with it now. Burt. It's off the stick of Burt, and she'll cover that one again. Seeing lots of odd man rushes here for the Beavers. Increasing their chances and opportunities to even this one up at 1. Face-off is won back by Minot to German. Played in front off the pad of Burt. Another good save there for her. Back to the point. Firing. A glove save by Burt. See a replay of this save. Minot does a good job of playing it back to the point. Points are always open, and Burt's there to glove that one up. Burt finds a shot through traffic. Keeps her team in it. Minot with it. Now back to the point for German. It's blocked by White. Turnbull with it now. Attempts to keep it in. Kenna Goodwin. It's back to the point. Back to German. Miranda with it. Collect and send it back up the wall to German. Peterson gets it over to Turnbull. Turnbull dumps it in. Beavers there to cover that one up, and we'll get another stoppage in play. Goaltending has been really, really solid so far for both teams respectively. A lot of good saves from both goaltenders. Minot wins that face-off back. Villiard over to Robinson. A rebound in front, and Beaver will glove that one up. Or excuse me, cover that one up. Face-off's won back by the Bulldogs. It's chipped in, and Minot will get possession. Smolinski is back to collect that. turned over to Ackerman for Minot. Ackerman plays that one in deep. Robinson battling for it along the wall. Minot will get possession again. Snyder fires that one around the corner. And Smolinski will collect for the Bulldogs. Here's Stitt with it. She loses control. Schmidt to Snyder. And a stick save for Burt. Another really good opportunity for Minot. They seem to be finding those gritty areas in the house. Burt doing a good job of staying cool, calm, and collected to make the saves. Here's Villiard. She fires that one in for Beaver to play behind the cage. Heavy forecheck for Eagleson over to Parent. Excuse me. Turned back over to the Beavers. Perry. It's that one into the Bulldog zone. Here's Forrester with it now. Looks up the ice for it, and it bounces to Eagleson. Eagleson fires that one over the cage of Beaver. Met with another battle in the near corner. Wiltshire collects for Forrester to fire. Sticked aside by Beaver. Wiltshire with it now. Plays it to the point. Firing, it's up in the air. Just misses the net. Forrester unable to keep it in the zone. Passes over to Morris as her team regroups. Forrester gets it down to the Minot State Beavers' end. Beaver comes out to play it. Puts it to her defense. Beavers will break out now. Miranda gets a stick on it. And it's played in front of the Minot State Beavers bench. McCarroll collects it in the neutral zone. Looks to shoot, firing, and it's stopped by Beaver. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of action so far in this first period. 2 minutes and 54 seconds remaining. Still met at a score of 1-0 in favor of the Bulldogs. As the face-off's won by the Beavers. Kenna Goodwin keeps that one in. The puck battle along the point. Peterson gets out with it to Turnbull. Back to Peterson, firing off the backhand. Beaver saves it. Referee loses sight of the puck. And the whistle is blown. Much like the Women's Division II game we saw previously, just before this at 1 p.m., both teams seem to be pretty even. Here are the Bulldogs with it now. It's turned back over to Opheim for Minot. Here's German with it now, collects it and sends it up the boards. German battling for it again. Turnbull over to White, over to Shaw. Referee signals for a penalty. Looks like it will be a tripping call for Allison Shaw. It's an unfortunate stick there for her. I wouldn't say it was an intentional penalty, but sometimes accidents do happen. For the first time this afternoon, Adrian College Bulldogs will go down in penalty kill. Forrester will clear that one out. Beavers keep that one in. Stitt with it now. Hard forecheck, fires. Blockered aside by Beaver. Referee signals for, looks like another penalty. Let's see what the call is here. Call be interference. And that'll be number 9. Paige Ackerman of the Beavers to make it a 4-on-4. Here comes German the other way, looking to shoot it. Forrester's right there. She's on her guard. Rink has it in the corner. Turned over to Villiard. Back to German. German attempts to get it out. Forrester is there to keep it in. Here's Rink with it now. Tip back in behind the Beavers' net. Minot looking to clear. See some aggression there from number 9, Mackenzie Villiard for the Bulldogs. Good forecheck on her part. Rink will collect it. The Bulldogs end. Looks for the pass. German firing. It's up in the air. Pichet gets a hold of it. Passes over to Wiltshire. The call's offsides. .4 seconds remaining in the first period. Excuse me. The Bulldogs will win it back. It's over to McCarrow. McCarrow over to Pichet, firing, and it's just above the crossbar. The Beavers will clear it out. Kind of Goodwin with it now. Perry, heavy forecheck for the Beavers. Gets it back to Goodwin. Up to Pichet. It's passed across for McCarrow, but she goes for a change. White, heavy zone entry. Attempt to pass up for the Beavers, but Peterson will collect it and chip it into the Beavers' end. And that will be it for the first period here at Arrington Ice Arena. Very, very even game for both sides. We'll see a little bit of a power play opportunity here for the second period for the Bulldogs. But a good period, good strong period offensively for both teams. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break for intermission. My name is Dylan Knighton, your play-by-play announcer for this afternoon's game. We'll see you in a few minutes.
There's so many firsts, lasts, and in-betweens. We're certainly not the last class to get a smile and a kiss from Bruiser walking across campus. We are never going to be the last class to begin our college careers by serving our local community and pursuing our passions. Above all else, come hell or high water, we will never be the last class to come to Adrian College and find a motivated and supportive community of students, faculty, and staff, and leave with the skills and tools needed to be inspiring industry leaders and professionals with high hopes and dreams for our bright futures ahead. The people and the experiences that we are most grateful for are the ones that will continue us on this upward path for the rest of our lives. In the spirit of gratitude, thank you to my fellow classmates for being a part of this community with me. Whether we spent most of these moments together or barely crossed paths, you contributed your gifts and talents to continue the legacy of this incredible community. Thank you for prioritizing the preservation of the Adrian College experience and for continually seeking to develop the institution's ability to develop both the knowledge in our heads and the care in our hearts.
Thank you to the roommates, friends, teammates, and peers who, although we have only known each other for 4 years, it seems impossible to think about being surrounded by anyone else in the coming weeks. We celebrated each other's accomplishments, became each other's biggest cheerleaders, and never let each other struggle alone. College has been called the most formative years of our lives, but I can say for certain that these last 4 years have included both the most amazing and most difficult moments of my life. One constant, however, is the support of my friends through it all. It is impossible to thank everyone who makes up our AC family. Together, you have each played an integral role in helping us achieve this momentous milestone.
And you be proud to be a graduate of Adrian College. It's a good day to be a Bulldog. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2023.
Today's students on the threshold of a magical time in your life, a time of significant growth and introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and opportunity. A time when you will always look back at and say, you know what? Those were incredibly special years. Never experienced before I arrived and never replicated after you leave college.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the second period. Women's ACHA Division I hockey. Adrian College Bulldogs lead at a score of 1-0 after the first. Looks like they will remain on the power play for another 15 seconds leading into the second period. Shots on goal total at 16-11 in favor of the Bulldogs. Very tight game here, only 1-0. Minot is going to come out hungry, and they're going to look to even this one up. As both teams get ready here for the opening face-off in this second period. Bulldogs here definitely looking to get a quick one, take advantage of the player advantage. Minot will win the face-off, send that to the Bulldog zone. Minot will keep that one in. Gregan goes into the corner to collect it as Ackerman is let out of the box. The penalty expires. Shaw wraps it around the boards to McCarrow. Played over to Gregan. Up to McCarrow again. Chipped up by Ackerman, and it's into the Minot State Beavers bench. We'll get a stoppage in play. Face-off will go back to center ice. It'll be one back to Allison Shaw. She dumps that in for Beaver to cover up. We'll get another whistle. That'll be the Bulldogs' 17th shot on goal. They look to extend their lead by 2. Minot will chip out, and it goes to Kozak. 1-on-1. Shot on Burt. Stick to side. And the Bulldogs will clear. Here's Wiltshire. Heavy forecheck here. 1-on-1 opportunity for Haley Wiltshire. Attempts to shoot, but sticked away by Minot's defense. White goes in for the collect. It's turned over back to Minot, to Kozak. This will be Snyder getting it in deep. Forster's there to collect it. Peterson. Back up to White. 3-on-2 opportunity for the Bulldogs. White chooses to take it behind the net. Play it backhand to Peterson. Minot wraps it around, back to the point to Kenna Goodwin. A shot that's just wide of the cage. Blocker side of Beaver. Minot will collect it again. It'll be Perry skating up with it as she collides with her teammate in the neutral zone. The Beavers lose possession. Here comes Peterson with it along the far wall. Minot will collect again. It's over to Schmidt. Played over to the other winger, but Peterson is there to intercept that. It's turned back over to Minot. Gervin with it now. Attempts to pass it, but it's blocked by Stitt. Turnbull will backhand that one into the Beavers' defensive zone. Villiard looking to shoot. Slips off the stick blade. Another shot, sticked aside by Beaver. Shaw with it now. Plays it around the corner. It's back to Minot. One-on-one opportunity, but it's sticked aside by Allison Shaw, the lone goal scorer of this contest so far. Played back up to the Beavers. Be Welby with it. Villiard will collect and get it over to Robinson. Taylor Robinson closing in on it now. Doesn't get the breakaway, but she was close. Teams are met at a stalemate behind the cage of Beaver. Chipped out by Minot. Gregan gets possession. Referee signals for delayed offsides. Minot with it now. Tallman wings that one around the boards. Tallman over to German. German coming in with it now. A shot, blocker save by Burt. Good shot there by German. Here's Parent with it now. Chips it up to the boards. It's kept in by Malia Wood. Minot will gain possession again. Back to the possession of Adrian. Forrester this time. She'll clear that. For German to collect. She chips that one up the glass. Kozak firing. Just wide of the crease. And it's back to the point for the Beavers. Firing, stick aside by Burt. Kozak collects in the corner. Here's Rink with it now. Plays it to the point. Stumped in again. Forrester will collect this. Look to chip out. Chipped out over to the the possession of Beard. Forrester. Linesman signals for a delayed offsides against Minot. Bulldogs are able to force a zone entry. Sticked aside by Beaver. Wasn't there. Wasn't able to cover it up. Forrester plays it in front for Wiltshire. Doesn't get the stick on it. And here comes the Beavers the other way. They lose possession, and McCarroll will get that one. Played up to the point for Cooper. She'll send that one in. It's played up to Wiltshire. 3-on-2 opportunity here. Sends it back to Macy Pichet. It's played behind the wall. Back to the point for Miranda. Miranda tries to find a shot lane. That's gloved by the Beavers. Referee will call for a hand pass there. It was lost in the midsection of one of the Minot State Beavers defensemen. The lineup glove side of Beaver. Adrian will win the face-off. Minot plays it out over to Schmidt. Miranda tries to get a stick on it. Can't get the reach. Goodwin battles in the corner. Good shot block there. Here's White. Over to Turnbull. Back to White. Back to Turnbull. I believe White was offsides. We'll get a whistle. .13 minutes, 45 seconds remaining here in this second period. Here, Adrian College Bulldogs still leading at a score of 1-0. Smolinski will play that one in deep. Ackerman with it. Sends it up the wall. Deflects back to Smolinski. Strange bounce off the glass. Play deep into the Beaver zone. Minot plays it out. Shaw gets it. Passes over to Turnbull. Turnbull fires to Beaver, and she plays that one. For Metz to get. Heavy forecheck by the Beavers here. Good aggression from number 4, Allison Shaw. Good defensive awareness. Big collision along the wall. We get a whistle and a signal for a penalty. See what the call is. I believe it will either be body checking or boarding. Let's take a look. Don't believe I saw the signal. I apologize. Nonetheless, the Bulldogs will go down on the kill. Huge penalty kill here midway through the game for the Adrian College Bulldogs. Minot State Beavers looking to even this one up. It's a really good chance for them to even up the game as they win it back. German has it, over to Schmidt, back to German, back to Schmidt again. Schmidt takes her time, shoots. It's off the blocker of Chloe Burt. Teams are met at a stalemate in the corner. Let's play it out. Forrester will collect. Schmidt will get it. Passes over across, back to German. Attempt to shoot, but Forrester gets it and sends that one out. Beaver out to play it now. Looks to fire it up the ice. A miscommunication. That puck almost went in. Schmidt with it. Sticked up by German. Chloe Burt will play that off her blocker. The Beavers will be offsides there. Or delayed offsides, excuse me. Tess McCarrow, heavy forecheck here against the Beavers defense. I believe that's Cooper. Rink collects it now. Here comes Rink with some speed. A good move, a shot just over the crossbar. McCarrow with it now, sends it out. Minot circles back. It's passed over back to Rink. Minot looks for it, 3-on-3 here. Here's Beard, tries to dangle, loses the puck. Kozak has it now, firing. It's blocked in front. Passed up to the point to Ackerman. Deflected off a stick and it's into the netting above the cage. We get a stoppage in play. 3 seconds remaining in this penalty kill for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs done a really good job clearing the puck out of their zone, getting in shot lanes, blocking shots, etc. And it's working in their favor. They met back with even strength. We'll see Minot collect it now. Battle for it in the near corner. It's over to Ackerman. Turnbull gets it in the zone. Minot passes up to Schmidt. It's over to Perry, but she loses possession. Gregan will get it over to Shaw. To Villiard. She chips in. Skates after it. Stitt, good aggression behind the Minot State Beavers net. She keeps it on the stick blade. It's over to Villiard. Villiard gets it to the point to Forrester. Forrester fires and it's blocked by Minot. Here comes Schmidt the other way. It's intercepted by Morris. Back over to Forrester. Up to Robinson. Up to Stitt again. She'll play it in the corner. Stitt passes in front. No one there to retrieve that. Metz races up with it now. Pichet gets it. Over to Forrester, over to Wiltshire. Good opportunity for Wiltshire. Can't get the shot off. It's defended by German. Here come the Beavers the other way. 4-on-2 opportunity. Smolinski does a good job of keeping the puck towards the outside. Here's Pichet with it now. 2-on-1 opportunity. Pichet shooting. And it's just above the net. We'll get a stoppage in play. Really good opportunity there for Macy Pichet. Extend the lead by 2. Just a little bit too far over the net for her. Bulldogs will win it again. Good win. Slap shot. Misses the cage. Chipped up by the Beavers, up to Opheim. Over across for Cooper. Cooper can't keep that. This will be Schmidt with it, I believe. Break it out. The Bulldogs keep it in somehow. The call will be offsides, though. Face-off will be just in front of the Adrian College Bulldogs bench. Excuse me. Minot will win it back, and Cooper has deflected off of, I believe, Kira Eagleson up into the netting. Face off just outside the zone, one back to Taylor Gregan. Dumped in for Beaver to stop behind her own net. Minot attempts to clear, and they do. Shaw gets it, sends it deep. It's blockered aside by Beaver. Kozak chips it up. The call will be icing. 7 minutes and 46 seconds remaining in the second frame here. Shot totals are 20 to 15, still in favor of the Bulldogs. Bulldogs doing everything they can to get every shot and every opportunity rebound on net. And the shot clock proves it. Chipped in by Morris. Back for Minot again. They'll send it deep, and the call will be icing again. Face-off will go back to the left side of Beaver. Bulldogs will win it. Peterson does a good job of getting it back to White. A shot off the pad of Beaver. It's back to the point. Morrison collects. Heavy forecheck for Kozak here. It's back to Morrison. Up to Turnbull. Up to White. White looking to shoot. It's blocked by Cooper. Chipped up. Here comes Perry the other way. 3-on-2. Not quite. It's turned back over to the Bulldogs. Morrison with it now. Looks to chip this out. Ackerman keeps it in. And Forrester gets a stick on that. Peterson plays it up to White. Mohawk there for White, good move. And it's tipped in by the Bulldogs. Bulldogs will go for a change here. Sent up by Minot. The call will be icing again. Six minutes and 13 seconds here to go. Bulldogs have been very, very dominant this period. Face-off is one back. Villiard will send it up to Miranda, across to Stitt. But it's up in the air, and she doesn't get her stick on it. Shipped up. Here's Schmidt with it now. And we'll get a whistle. We'll have an Looks like there might be an injury timeout. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break for this injury. We'll be back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. After a quick injury timeout, there's a Minot State player who went down, but she seems to be okay. The trainers, their trainer did their job and was pretty much out on the ice right away. Love to see that. Love to see our players being protected and being handled safely by our athletic trainers. Always thankful for our athletic trainers. Billiard gets it up to Stitt. Robinson with it. Attempt over to Billiard. Gets played back to Gregan. Firing, and it's just wide of the net. Big battle for it. Stitt gets out with it. Over to Robinson. Robinson shooting, and it's lost into the defender of Minot. Big hit there for Allison Shaw, and another player goes down. We'll hear some angry fans in the background. Looks like that call will be for body checking. I'll be called against Allison Shaw. That'll be her third penalty of the game. We'll see Minot on the power play again. They'll look to get their first one of the game still here late in the second. Bulldogs will clear. Here comes Beaver out to play it. Shea heavy on the forecheck. Kozak collects it for the Beavers. Sends it in to Forrester, but she chips out. Ackerman with it now. Behind the Beavers' net. Beard with it. She sends it out. Forrester chips it back in. For Rink to collect. Now it's Oppheim. Wiltshire up to Wood. Good opportunity, and nobody's in front of the net. 2-on-2 opportunity for Minot. It's played around the Bulldogs' net. Morrison will clear that one. 46 seconds remaining in this penalty kill for the Bulldogs. It's passed up to Kozak. Aaliyah Wood is there to intercept it. Wiltshire doing a good job pressuring the Beavers' defense on the kill. Try to waste some time. 25 seconds remaining. Here come the Beavers again with it now. Firing. It's off the pad of Burt. The Beavers will collect again. They'll look for the point. German firing. Doesn't get through. Just wide of the cage. Schmidt, opportunity in front. Goes through the crease. Kenna Goodwin clears. Allison Shaw, breakaway opportunity. But it's missed. And we'll get another whistle. It looks like it'll be a penalty against the Minot State Beavers. This will be number 12, Cooper, serving 2 minutes for the Beavers. Unfortunately, did not see what the call was. But we'll hear it from our PA announcer in just a few moments. Get to see a Bulldogs power play here. Shaw. It's an in deep. Villiard covers for her. We get another stoppage in play. Looks like for a hand pass. And the face-off will be forced outside the zone. Villiard wins it back to Shaw. Shaw sends it up to White. White loses possession, but Shaw is able to keep it in. Ackerman attempts to chip out. Shaw keeps it in again. Shaw over to Villiard. Back to Shaw. Shaw shoots it off the pipe. Minot does their best to try and clear, but Villiard is there to stop it. Shaw over to McCarrow. McCarrow firing. Looks like it was off the knob of Beaver. We get a whistle. Really close call there. Some aggression, pushing and shoving between both teams. Efforts to protect their goaltender. I believe that's McKee and White going at it a little bit. We got another face-off. Won by the Beavers and cleared out. Burt plays it over to Forrester. And Pichet will go behind the net to collect. Sticked away in front. Forrester gets possession again. Efforts to make a breakout pass. Pichet over to Stitt. Stitt gets it into the corner. Played along the wall. Peterson gets it to Forrester. Over to Pichet, firing, and it's over the net. Robinson tries to send it behind, but German will stop that. That'll go back to the point. Sent back into the Bulldogs' defensive zone. 7 seconds remaining on this power play opportunity for the Bulldogs. The score will remain the same. Heavy forecheck by Oppheim. We'll battle for it in the corner. As you just heard from our PA announcer, 1 minute remaining in this period. As both of our teams here met at a stalemate along the far corner. Malia Wood gets out with it. Up to Robinson. Robinson looking to pass across to Parent. Doesn't get the pass off. Turned back over to the Beavers. Here's Beard with it. And Chloe Burt will cover that one up. 30 seconds remaining. Still met at a score of 1-0. Minot State Beavers gaining a little bit in the shots category. They now have 17 shots on goal. And Adrian remains at 21. Kenna Goodwin flicks that one out. And it's sent down the ice. Cooper with it now along the far corner. Cooper attempts to eat that one against the boards. Doesn't stick. It's played in front by Pichet. Can't get the shot off. And ladies and gentlemen, that'll do it for our second period here. The Adrian College Bulldogs versus Minot State Beavers in women's ACHA Division I hockey. Very, very close game. Very tight game. Shots are just about even. And we're going to get down to the real nitty-gritty in this third period. Things should get interesting. I'm Dylan Knight, your play-by-play announcer. We'll be right back after this short intermission.
There's so many firsts, lasts, and in-betweens. We're certainly not the last class to get a smile and a kiss from Bruiser walking across campus. We are never going to be the last class to begin our college careers by serving our local community and pursuing our passions. Above all else, come hell or high water, we will never be the last class to come to Adrian College and find a motivated and supportive community of students, faculty, and staff, and leave with the skills and tools needed to be inspiring industry leaders and professionals with high hopes and dreams for our bright futures ahead. The people and the experiences that we are most grateful for are the ones that will continue us on this upward path for the rest of our lives. In the spirit of gratitude, thank you to my fellow classmates for being a part of this community with me. Whether we spent most of these moments together or barely crossed paths, you contributed your gifts and talents to continue the legacy of this incredible community. Thank you for prioritizing the preservation of the Adrian College experience and for continually seeking to develop the institution's ability to develop both the knowledge in our heads and the care in our hearts.
Thank you to the roommates, friends, teammates, and peers who, although we have only known each other for 4 years, it seems impossible to think about being surrounded by anyone else in the coming weeks. We celebrated each other's accomplishments, became each other's biggest cheerleaders, and never let each other struggle alone. College has been called the most formative years of our lives, but I can say for certain that these last 4 years have included both the most amazing and most difficult moments of my life. One constant, however, is the support of my friends through it all. It is impossible to thank everyone who makes up our AC family. Together, you have each played an integral role in helping us achieve this momentous milestone.
And you be proud to be a graduate of Adrian College. It's a good day to be a Bulldog. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2023.
Today's students on the threshold of a magical time in your life, a time of significant growth and introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and opportunity. A time when you will always look back at and say, you know what? Those were incredibly special years. Never experienced before I arrived and never replicated after you leave college.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Arrington Ice Arena for this third period of a really, really close 1-0 game. Adrian College Bulldogs in the lead over Minot State University Beavers. I'm Dylan Knighton, your play-by-play announcer today, joined alongside here by director Josiah Durrell and cameraman Jake Luckhart. Very intense game. You can feel the atmosphere in the arena tonight. This next 20 minutes is vital for the Bulldogs to attain this weekend win. Also vital for the Minot State Beavers to get even in the series. So these next 20 minutes, we'll find out how it goes. One back by the Bulldogs, and Allison Shaw will send that one in deep. Played back up to Minot. Shaw will get possession again. She'll chip that one through the neutral zone. Minot chips it back down in the Bulldogs' end. Shaw, it's a backhand on it. Over to Gregan. It's over to Pichet now. Up to McCarrow. McCarrow closing in on it. Puck's just behind the goal line. Forster with it now. Plays over to Morrison. Morris, excuse me. Morris attempts to pass to White. It's turned over. I believe that's Fiala for Minot. Minot plays it back, and Beaver will cover that one up. So we see here they're smiling. Great shot right there. Shout out to our workers on Action Cam on both ends. Doing a good job. Minot plays it back the other way. It's Perry with it now. Morris putting the pressure on Perry. Forces a turnover. Back in the Bulldogs' favor. It's backhanded. Attempt to shot for a shot on goal. Doesn't get on net. Turnbull attempts to chip out. It's kept in by the Beavers. Played over to Stitt. Stitt up to Peterson. Peterson chips in and goes for a change. Minot will attempt to chip out, but Stitt fires again. Sticked aside by Beaver. Played up. Kenna Goodwin gets it over to Villiard. Pass attempt over to Taylor Robinson. Here the Bulldogs are on a 2-on-1. Firing just outside of the cage. That shot doesn't get on net. Good opportunity nonetheless. Over to Robinson. It's off his shin pad. And forced back down to the Bulldogs' defensive end. Kenna Goodwin with it now. Sends it up the wall. It's back to the Beavers' defense. It's Stewart with it. Parent pressuring Stewart. She gets it over to a deep partner. Up to Metz. Shaw backhands. Good defensive play there for Allison Shaw. She gets the stick on it. An effort to keep it away from Metz. Huge play there for Shaw. Rebound off the pad of Burt. It's played in front. Minot can't get the rebound. Eagleson attempts to chip out. Minot gets possession, sends it in deep. Shaw pokes it out. Up to Parent. Eagleson with it now. Crosses over the blue line, attempts to dangle. It's sticked away. Snyder coming full speed ahead. Attempts to shoot. Wide of the cage. Played over to Forrester. Forrester chips that one up the boards. German with it now. Snyder will chip in. Passed up to Tess McCarrow. She sends that deep. Tries to battle for it. Chipped up to Snyder. Minot with it. Morris does a good job getting the defensive stick on it. Backdoor attempt. Does not get through. And here comes Macy Pichet the other way. Wiltshire is open, but the pass is blocked. Forrester. It's gloved by Beaver, but she mishandles it. The rebound's played out. Back to the point for Forrester to dump in. For White to collect. Passed over to Snyder. And up to Forrester will collect. For Morris, for Pichet. Pichet attempts to pass over to White, but Ackerman will collect this one. Get a shot off the right pad of Burt. For defense to collect. Turnbull gets it out. The diving play. Perry attempts to pass over to Schmidt. Pass is lost. Bulldogs chip out. Peterson almost beats the icing there. Good heavy forecheck for the Bulldogs. We get down to these remaining periods of this hockey game. It's always important to work your hardest and attempt to beat that icing, and Peterson did just that. Good effort on her part. Quick shot attempt. It's blocked by Peterson. Into the shin pads. So now battle for it in the corner. Welby gets it over to Opheim. Opheim over to Stewart. Firing. It's blocked by Kenna Goodwin. White gets it in the Beaver zone. Opheim will collect. Referee signals for a penalty. It looks like it'll be against the Beavers. This will be Chloe Stewart, number 11, serving the penalty for hooking. Very vital penalty kill here for the Beavers. And Beaver will glove that one up. Or cover it, excuse me. Got a quick whistle just 3 seconds into this power play. One back to Shaw. Shaw dumps it into White. McCarroll with it now. Gets it over to Shaw. Shaw over to Gregan. Back to McCarroll. Shaw with it. Possession's lost and the Beavers will clear. Minute 28 seconds remaining. Bulldogs power play. Here's Villiard with it now. It's turned over back to Minot and they send it deep again. Bird out to play it behind her cage. Gives it to Shaw. It's turned over to Rink. 2-on-0. Firing glove save by Burt. What a great save. Great alertness there for Chloe Burt. The Bulldogs almost give one up there. Really good 2-on-0 opportunity, but I believe it's Rink chose to shoot that. Minot will clear again for Forrester. Forrester circles back to check her options. It's over to Pichet. Over to Robinson. Peterson now with it. Back to Robinson. Robinson firing. It's just wide of the crease. It's over to Pichet. Over to Forrester. She keeps it in. Pichet goes to battle for it. As we resume 5-on-5 hockey, the Beavers kill that penalty off. It's up in the air. Nobody seems to know where it is. Minot gets possession of it. They chip it up into the neutral zone. Turned over again. Malia Wood battling for it. It's turned back over to the Bulldogs. The Parent pass across. It's intercepted by Minot. Malia Wood gets possession again. Minot gains possession. They get that one in deep and go for a line change. Kenna Goodwin backhands that one over to Parent. An attempt to clear. Welby at the point with it now. Sent back to Goodwin. To Parent. Good effort, good work for the Bulldogs to get it out there. Here's Pichet with it. She's all alone. So her team goes for a line change. Bulldogs get possession of again. Beaver shows her alertness. Gets in the butterfly position to cover that one up. And we'll get a stoppage in play. Shot totals now are 25-20 in favor of the Bulldogs. Minot will send it out. Smolinski. Smolinski can't clear that out. It's buried deep into the Bulldogs' zone. Shaw gets it over to Smolinski. Strange bounce off the back wall. And Bert's able to cover that one up. A little more than halfway to go in this third period. This game intensifies even more. As I feel these two teams are sort of neck and neck. It's really anybody's game still, even though it is late in this game. McCarrow has it now. She sends it in. It's turned over to Beard for Minot. German sends it across for Peterson to collect. Peterson looking to get an opportunity. Gets it back to the point for Forrester. Over to Morris. Morris firing. Gets to Turnbull. Turnbull circles around the net. Forrester. Morris again with it. Fires. It's loose. It doesn't get through. Really close opportunity there. Puck must have bounced through the crease at least 2 times. Here's Peterson with it again. Forrester gets possession. Chip back out. This will be Rink. Skating in with it now is Rink. Heavy slash there from Rink. Looks like some frustration, but the referee cannot see that. Turnbull will get this to the Beavers' end. Bulldogs will keep chipping the puck in. They battle for it along the near corner. Stitt with it now. Referee signals for a penalty. Looks like it's going to be against the Beavers. Burt goes to the bench and look for an extra attacker. Goodwin has it at the point. It's over to Villiard. Villiard chips it around to Stitt. Battle for it. And sent back out. Miranda collects it now. Miranda trying to get a zone entry. Minot will touch it up. Penalty will be called. See what the call is here. I believe it's a high stick. This will be number 89, Metz, for the Beavers serving the penalty. The Bulldogs win it back. Villiard shooting. Pad save by Beaver. She'll cover that one up early into this penalty kill. Goaltending in this contest has been nothing short of fantastic so far. Allison Shaw gets a shot off for White to get. And Minot will attempt to clear. Good stick there by Villiard to keep it in the zone. Wiltshire behind the net. Attempts to play it in front. Doesn't get through. Villiard to collect again. Firing off the blocker of Beaver. Heavy collision along the far wall. Some fans a little angry about that situation. It's back to Shaw. Shaw firing for a rebound. Doesn't get through. Villiard keeps it back in. Harry chips it in deep for Burt to play. She'll leave that one for Taylor Robinson to skate up the ice and attempts to get to Bichet. Sticked away. Shaw with it now. McKee pressuring. Shaw gets rid of it. Over to Robinson. She flips that one up ice. Here comes Stitt with it. Heavy forecheck. And Peterson will collect it off of Stitt. Stitt right in front. And Beaver gloves that one up. Bulldogs absolutely dominating the power play. Getting, I believe, 7 shots so far off this single power play. Shots are now 32-20 in favor of the Bulldogs. 10 seconds remaining on their power play opportunity. It's one back to Morris. Morris puts it into the corner. It's passed out in front. Eagleson loses her balance, and it's turned back over to Minot. We're back at even strength. Beard with it. Tries to get it in. Sticked aside by Chloe Burt. Leah Wood chips it up. Eagleson with it now. Puts it back over to Perrant. Perrant tries to put it in front. No one's there. Forrester unable to keep it in. Sets it back to Morris. Forrester. Over to Parent, excuse me. Sent back up the ice for Minot. Kozak firing into the chest of Burt for another stoppage in play. 5 minutes and 24 seconds remaining in this contest. No goals allowed since the very first minute of this game. It's been a while since we've seen some scoring. A couple of deflections there. Shot doesn't get on net though. It's played back to Ackerman. Good block there for Villiard. It's played into the wall, and Kenna Goodwin with it now. Skates up ice. Taylor Robinson. Can't keep her stick on it. Over to Schmidt. She gets that one deep. Goodwin. Over to Stitt. Stitt to Bichet. Minot will gain possession. Minot coming in with it now. It's Cooper across. Shot attempt. The save by Burt. Good effort there by Minot. Yet again, Chloe Burt's there to shut the door. Good puck battle along the near wall. It's won by Minot. Pass in front for Burt to cover up, and she will. And we'll get another stoppage in play. Four minutes and 2 seconds remaining in this third period. Line up for the face-off. Puck drops. It's one back to Morris. Over to Wiltshire. Wiltshire dumps it in. Linesman signals for an icing, but it's waved off. The puck doesn't have enough momentum. Sent back the other way. Icing is also waved off on this end. Forrester chips it out to Turnbull. Turnbull over to McCarrow. McCarrow loses it in the skates of the Minot defenseman. I believe that's German. It's chipped out for Morris to collect. Peterson gains the ice. White, and it's gloved by Beaver. Good glove save there for Beaver. A good shot for White. Line up for the face-off blocker side of Beaver. And it's won by the Beavers. Goodwin has to chip up. Intercepted by Minot. Chipped in by Turnbull. The Dogs will go for a change. Passed over to Perry. Billiard chips in now. Robinson battles for it in the far corner. Minot gets out with it. Perry attempts to chip out. It's blocked by Villiard. Ackerman sends it behind the net. For Stitt to collect. She fires into the chest of Beaver for yet another stoppage in play. Shea wins it over to McCarrow. McCarrow to Wiltshire. Good opportunity for Wiltshire. Beaver gloves that one up again. 2 minutes and 1 second remaining. Minot gets possession. I can count on that they'll pull their goaltender in efforts to get this game evened up. Shea battling for it along the wall. Opheim will collect. And it goes to Wiltshire. Stewart chips it out to Gregan. Gregan keeps that one in. Shea attempts to pass over. It's off the skate of Wiltshire and it stays in the zone. Wiltshire with it now again, firing into the glove of Beaver. Beaver doing a great job. For throughout this whole game, stopping 35 of 36 shots. It's a heavy shot total for a goaltender to face in one game. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick timeout. Minot State will take a timeout, so we will be back in just a few moments. Stay tuned.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We get into the final minute and 18 seconds of this game. Minot still looking to tie things up. Extremely late. They'll look to pull the goaltender here, Snyder with it. We see Beaver skate to the bench now. We'll go for the extra attacker. Bulldogs still in possession. Beard keeps it in for the Beavers. Attempt to shoot. Doesn't get through. Beavers will keep it in. I believe that's Forrester that'll eat that one up into the corner. And White will clear. And it's in. White will seal the deal for her team and make it 2-0. Extremely late in the game. Let's check the replay. Almost a 200-foot goal for her. Keeps her team in it. Got to feel happy for the Bulldogs. They've worked really hard in efforts to keep the puck out of their net. For not just this game, but in about 20 seconds this entire series. Minot comes back the other way. Forrester does a good job of boxing out. Morris chips over to McCarrow. McCarrow backhands it out. It's into the bench of Adrian College. 4 seconds remaining. We'll just get one more face-off here to the blocker side of Chloe Burt. The Bulldogs, how sweep it is. Adrian College Bulldogs complete the weekend sweep of the Minot State Beavers. Yesterday at a score of 3-0, today at a score of 2-0. Congrats to Chloe Burt and her team. 2 shutouts in a row. What a great feeling for the Adrian Bulldogs this afternoon. Also a very good game for Minot goaltender Beaver. And she stops, I believe, 34 of 35 shots this afternoon. Another great day to be a Bulldog. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning to Adrian College Television. My name is Dylan Knight, and your play-by-play announcer, alongside here with director Josiah Durrell, cameraman Jake Luckhart. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time.
continue to take pride and learn from Asa Mahan's leadership today. "161 years of